Hello. How's it going? uh, so you know the song for the super bosses, You Will Know Our Names? It was that, but played on kazoo. Because it's Minato Monday. Anyway, as you can see here, the story memo. Shulk got a vision. We gotta hurry to the audience chamber. Otherwise, the Emperor is gonna die. So I'm not gonna waste any time. Because we already wasted several days. Because, what was it, Friday last stream? God, maybe even... What about Colony 6? I don't think I did anything for Colony 6 this time. And I apologize. Yeah, I don't have anything for Colony 6 today. Sorry. Besides, saving the Emperor's life is a little more important. I will dedicate a stream at some point entirely to leveling up Colony 6. It probably will not be until near the end of the game, but there will be a point in this playthrough where I dedicate an entire stream to Colony 6. Okay?
Brother! Where is father?
Melia.
The Imperial staff, it's... So father has gone. Callian!
The Emperor has proceeded to the island alone. For the sake of the Empire.
Why did you let him go alone? Father!
His Majesty is fully aware.
Alvis.
Of what will happen to him, and what he must do before then.
You saw something.
I did, during our ancient divination ritual.
If he knows, then why?
Because he is the ruler of the Imperial family and all the High Entia. We must respect his decision above all else.
But that doesn't mean... Trust him, Shulk. His fate was decided long ago.
No!
Shulk, we're going.
But Dunban...
Respect? Destiny? We don't need rules to tell us when to save the people we care for. You too, Melia. Don't give up on him. The Emperor, your father, is going to die.
Dunban!
There's only one thing to do. Are you with me?
Of course. But you can't.
We are Homs. Do what you must. But your laws don't concern us.
My apologies, Dunban.
No apologies needed. So, Melia, what's it to be?
We go to Prison Island.
She's a princess, but she's breaking rules because, fuck that, her dad's about to die. Real quick though, before we go, I'm gonna look at something. Because I don't know that I've ever went out here. There's a heart-to-heart here. Melia and Rhine need max affinity for this heart-to-heart. Jesus. That's instant death. Oh, I shouldn't have turned the camera. She would immediately become Empress, however, That doesn't mean she wants her dad to die. The Empress says save her dad, so we save her dad. You know what? Actually, you have a point.
You're back.
Thank you for resubbing, Patrick. Get the crap out of me, because I was not expecting it. Oh my god, is one... It is! Oh my god, why don't I have a fucking emote of Jordan? Patrick, I need an emote of Jordan.
This fly infestation is beginning to bug me.
For that particular image.
Unmanned craft built by ancient High Entia. Is it too much to hope this is the last of them?
You're the crazy lady from the Goodwill.
Ginormous things at 12 o'clock.
Ancient creatures that were sealed within Prison Island. They have us in their sights.
They must be our target's pets.
Perhaps.
Let's see how they like this. Die!
Prison Island is just ahead.
Do we need to use the transporter?
We do. But first we must unlock the seals.
Seals?
We need to unlock 2 seals to reach Prison Island. Then a door will appear before us, showing the way.
Got it. Move, everyone.
I just want to point out, where am I heading? Not down. The Emperor's a dick. I mean, we did give him several days, if you think about it. Considering when last stream was. But also, it was way too late. I could not have kept going. Can't touch me. You might be able to. You can't touch me either! Sunben just has too much agility! Yeah, I haven't touched any of the generic quests between streams this time. But actually, real quick, we check the Collectopedia. There's a list, like, 2-3 areas. Yeah. I haven't finished Tutorial Marsh yet, huh? Okay. Let's put all this crap in. You're still waiting on your third emote to be approved. It's been like 3 days. For the first few months, it will take a bit for some emotes to be, approved, especially if they're, especially when they're drawings and not pictures. I don't know what the emote is. Either up 3 is not bad. It's very hit or miss with how quickly they go. They're all pictures and not drawings. Then yeah, it's just being stupid for the sake of being stupid. Summon copy! Okay, good. I need that. Sacrifice on HP to restore. Yeah. Skill trees. Let's see, what's everybody looking like? You have a new skill link with Charla. Don't have enough affinity coins. Crap. You have with Dunban. I like that stop, Patrick. I need this for a quest, whatever this is. Pink asparagus. Please. Yeah, there's a 0% chance that Kim is being truthful about the amount of points. No points that you're willing to spend right now. Well, they don't even necessarily need to be drawn. Because most of my emotes... Well, some of mine are, but a lot of them are just stuff I made in Photoshop. Like, that wait is literally a stop sign, but instead of stop, it says wait. Save the game I made in Photoshop based off of, Persona 5. The, save menu. Central Seal Island. Personally, I'm thinking of asking Catherine if she's willing to let me commission her for some emotes. I just have to, like, put together my ideas before I can ask her. Hello, goodbye. Yes, Kim, Smug Catchy still exists. Saltnar Seal Island. A vision. Eat another white tail. They both really fluffy. Ricky wanna use his pillow. Take him back and sleep. Pretty sure he's a follower emote now and not a sub emote. You're welcome. Subterranean Zomar. Oh, this is a... No, it's not as bad a team as I thought. I have Blinding Blossom. Focus our attacks. Charlotte has a daze. It's a little late for that, Kim. Rhine. Oh crap, Ryan is dead again. Okay. That was terrible. What the actual shit? Cool. We're gonna change the party. Gonna take Shulk into this battle. And by this battle, I mean this running right past the guy. Because he has the quick step and can run the fuck away. Oh my god, there's so much more. Where are my teammates? Alright, fine. Shadow Eye, please. Please don't aggro the other idiots. What are you, and why are you here? There's just one of them, okay. I got scared there for a second. It's about time for a level up. Probably should be. Charlotte does not have any fucking... I should have healed Shulk. Charlotte still does not have any, what is it? Red arts, physical arts. Shulk's dead. A vision. Ryan is dead. Oh shit. I refuse to activate casual mode. Charlotte's dead. Cool. That is... why... So I want shield. Okay. Please kill it, Ryan. Please kill it, Ryan. Please kill it, Ryan! Okay, please take the aggro, Ryan. How about that? Okay! Woohoo! That was stressful.
Maybe we should stop here for a while.
If I aggro one of them, I'm gonna aggro 3 of them. Or all of them. Okay. Ryan, why are you depressed? Oh, please don't aggro me. I'm the worst person you could be aggro to right now. Why am I depressed? I'm asleep. Ryan is dead. What the fuck? I'm a dead. Hooray! Hooray! Why are the levels inconsistent? Ugh. Ugh. Fine. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna turn off expert mode for now. Yes, they have a move called Decapitator. Why, hello. No, I'm not here to fight. Ow. I'm not here to fight you. Or you. Or you. Oh, please, for the love of God. No shit, Sherlock.
I see it. I can't go on.
Oh, this was a bad decision. Alright. Okay, wait. They're running back. Which means... Hi, guy. Bye, guy. I don't believe you, Patrick. What the fuck? Oh, this stupid thing. It's level increased! That's not fair.
I'm on it.
Charla still does not have a red art.
That's scorching hot. Hey, not so fast.
Achievement, Rock Smasher. Oh, who the fuck? Alright, fine. Wild down. Oh great, now he's aggroed on me. Oh, this was a mistake. I forget sometimes that they get the their own chain attacks.
I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, Ryan. Alright. Time for a chain attack. Here we go.
Damn it, Ryan!
This is the Monado's power.
I'm on it.
Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together.
That's right, Schultz. Okay, perfect.
Perfect. Get up, Ryan. Alright.
Problem is that nobody else expects to be the healer.
I'm feeling it. Now it's Ryan's time.
And straight up, nobody else can give me temporary damage immunity.
Schultz, that's good. Things are really heating up.
Can I please move? Thank you. Oh, hi. Why is Ryan dazed? Ryan, please wake up.
Working as one.
You said it. It's over.
Melia is not in any way, shape, or form expect to be
Great team.
a, healer. She has some buffs, but not damage immunity. Oh, you did drop something. I didn't think you did. You're still here? Alright, fine. I guess you can die.
Let's focus our efforts. No problem.
Okay.
I'm powering up. Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together. I'm really feeling it.
Schultz, that's good.
Monado, lend us your power.
That was stupid of me. I did that in the wrong order.
Getting hotter.
This isn't going well. Shadow up.
Clear.
Come on.
Cover stuff.
Take this. Boom. Yeah. Now it's Ryan's time.
Okay. Good to go.
Through that pretty good.
We make a great
Part of the problem is that these fuckers constantly resist break, which makes it harder to deal with them. How did the Emperor have time to reseal the door? I wonder that every day. Bye-bye. So, Charla, Ricky, and Melia all have the potential to heal, but nobody is, like, fully spec'd as a support except for Charla. Which makes it difficult to get efficient healing from anybody other than her. And even then, she's not always great at it. Healer with a gun, very progressive. Yes! I just wish her AI was a little bit better. And didn't completely overheat her gun every fucking fight. That's Coral Seal Island. Does that mean there's an even no. Not in this game, at least. In 2, there's an amazing healer. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! No, thank you. Why are there so many enemies on this island? This is even worse than the last one. Please let there be nothing at the top of this. Please, for the love of God. Oh, fuck. Okay, guess we're fighting.
Let's focus our efforts. No problem. Now we're right. I'm feeling it. Come on.
True. But, you know, with these other idiots here, makes it a little harder to focus on the big guy. Not the one that just walked up the ramp. Please let me kill this thing. That was not good enough. Oh, that's not good. Oh, good. Ryan finally took the aggro. Hey, Charlotte, can I have a heal, please? Oh, no. Yes, they follow me. Ugh, goody.
My turn. My rifle's getting hotter.
Wild down.
Okay, perfect.
Nicely done. One at end. Shield your stinking future.
Run.
That's all right. Now tear 'em up. All right. I'm feeling it. What?
Can't. Certain attacks will, but not every attack. Ryan's, War Swing hits all enemies within range. For example. Which is why I've been using that over anything else. As him. Can I have another wild down? I guess I don't need it. I think Monado Buster also is another good for hitting multiple enemies.
That was a close one. Man, that was scary.
Maybe we should stop here for a while.
Oh my god. Why are there still assholes? Who are you and why are you here?
Let's focus our efforts. I'm on it.
Okay.
Powering up. Backslash. Shane, it's now it's right time. All right, I'm really feeling it. Here we go. Ha! Slash. Right. Yo. Wow. Down. Sharla.
My turn. We're not finished yet.
Leave it to me. Keep it up. I know.
I forgot Ryan had a Days Art.
Ain't over yet.
I'm on it. Covert stance. Okay.
I don't have time for small fry.
How's that? Hey, don't hog all the glory. Everyone, let's go.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Ha! We can definitely do this. All right, now tear 'em up.
Let's do it, Ryan.
Backslash.
This is the last one.
Eat this. I'm powering up. Yeah. Eat this. Slash. Now's perfect. Here we go.
Now it's perfect for a chain attack.
This is the Monado's power. Right. Yeah. Rhyme time. Go, Sharla.
Okay. Heel counter. Go.
Okay.
Nice.
Teamwork at its finest.
One day Charlotte will learn a physical art.
Now it's right time. All right. I'm feeling it.
Heel counter.
I'm powering
Does
up.
this does work. Cool.
You said it, Sharla. Hammer. It's over.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
To Prison Island we go. I'm not even bothering. But I am going to change the party around a little bit. Gonna take Ricky. I guess Shulk, Dunban, Ricky. Who has new art? Dunban has new art. A day's art called Thunder. You can only use one aura at a time, so I'm a-okay with that. Skill trees. Who's learned things? Shulk has a new skill link. With Ryan. Shulk and Ryan have max affinity now? Nice. Dunban and Ryan have level 2 now. Yes. What else did he have? Oh, he has something on his. Reduces weight of equipment. Oh, that's good.
Water and water and water, water, 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 water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water.
Book needs a lot of upgrading. What was that? That was the quick step, right? Yes. Increases HP when being healed by 10. Sure. That was the other quick step, I think. No? No, no, no. What was that? I'll just give it... No, 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 no. Agility. I didn't even look at Dunban. Because Dunban is as good as he's gonna be right now. Aggro down to either defense up, which I can flip out with their up. I can upgrade this, they're up. And I should be looking at the actual equipment as well. Okay. I specifically chose Ricky's outfit the way it is. Because, the Japanese word for tiger is Tora. Anyway, we could go to Prison Island now. Oh, let's do that. You'll get it eventually, Kim. One day I'll play Xenoblade 2.
And something we've never seen before.
Big fish coming!
Big fish coming. Sky Ray, as opposed to Ground Ray. Or that guy Ray, who's a former manager at my Dollar Tree and was stealing stuff. And that's how he got fired. I can't save the game in the middle of a battle. I am interested, just not yet. A lot more coming than you think. I'm pretty sure the guy was. Sure. I thought that was gonna kill, but it didn't.
Can anyone explain what this thing is?
I believe it is one of the oldest creatures on Bionis. I have only seen them as fossils, discovered around the capital. To find that they were trapped on Prison Island.
Was it protecting the island?
That would imply it's sentient. I believe it's responding to something primitive.
Like instinct?
Primitive?
An ultra instinct,
Doesn't
if you
care
will?
who or what we are. Its instinct was to defend against anything. But we'll never really know.
We're losing time here. We still haven't reached the island.
Ricky, go to island!
What about the Monado? The Monado makes buzz waves or something. Sure, let's go with that.
Our forces can only take so much. The capital's defenses are sure to fall. Forefathers, grant me your wisdom. Iluna mel rukan taxis. Duko aruke samihine hato. It can't be. A giant.
What, the Discord notification?
So this
yes,
is what
I
was
don't know why. I
sealed
thought it was
away.
in streamer mode.
How long has it been, Emperor?
This is our first encounter.
It is not you that I speak to, but your blood. The blood that shackled me.
I see. Then I assume I do not need to tell you the reason I am here.
There is no need. I already know why you have come. Use it. That is the reason I am here, after all.
How did they?
That light, it's... Father.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that emote. That was for Okami. And then I never used it after. Because it was not necessary after. I knew one of them was gonna end up seeing me. However, do you mind leaving me the feck alone?
Whoa! Big door. Whatever needed this door was massive.
Dino Beast!
It's just a statue. Don't freak us out like that, Ricky.
Is this a person? I can't make it out.
This may very well be the appearance of my forefathers. The legends tell that they differed greatly to how we look now.
And this is what they looked like.
Wait a minute. I've seen this thing somewhere before.
Oh, Dino Beast! Dino Beast!
You might be right. It reminds me of the Telethia as well.
Did your ancestors build this island?
No. The stories tell of this place existing long before my people. No one knows for sure, but we think our forefathers are the ones who sealed it.
I wonder what's hidden inside. Well, we'll know soon enough, I suppose.
There. An engraving by the forefathers. I've seen this engraving around the capital. Many researchers have tried and failed to discover its meaning.
Hey, Shulk. That symbol.
Yeah. It's similar to the Monado symbols. There must be a connection.
Connection?
The sealed door of Prison Island. It is said only a true successor to the throne can open it.
Then the Emperor must be inside.
I believe so. Forefathers! I, your descendant, Melia Antiqua, stand before you. For the sake of our world, release the seal! Just like at the tomb.
What's it doing?
Aren't we going to help?
Please, do not worry. It is necessary.
Heir to the Monado. Let the shackles be released!
What is it, Shulk? Get a move on. You saw it, right? Us bashing that Tin Man's head in?
Hold on a second.
Oh, here we go. I knew you'd start overthinking.
There's not much time, Shulk. We've got to go now.
Sharla's right. We'll miss our chance to take that murdering Mechon down. And save Melia's father, too.
Okay.
Yeah, the custom closing cutscenes is really nice. I wish that it came back in future games. And it kind of does in 3, just not to the full extent. Which is more than a little disappointing. Anyway, welcome to Prison Island proper. Gonna do something real quick. Alright. While that's running, I ran 1:30 of ads for anybody who's not a sub, just so we can have the next 30 minutes ad-free. Successfully completed quests award more XP. That's nice. He's the only one who had a skill tree update. Ricky has a new art. Tantrum. Is that a break art? That is a break art. 3 attack combo. Ooh. That's a good break art. Okay. Tantrum is better. Yeah. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, up this way. Gotta make it to the top. See you later.
We must be outside the tower.
Are we here? This is it. This is the place I saw.
Melia.
Father! Father? Who is this?
Welcome, true heir to the Monado.
Huh? Who are you? Check that guy out.
Is this...
He's one of the giants, said to have become extinct eons ago. This is what our forefathers locked away.
I am Zanza, and I have waited centuries for you.
You waited for him? But I thought our forefathers imprisoned you here.
I forged the Monado. It is molded from me. All who wield the sword are made known to me.
You made the Monado?
Yes. I made it millennia ago to oppose Mechonis.
But why are you imprisoned?
The Monado controls the principle upon which life is based, the source of your existence, ether. Master the principle of life, and all things will bow to you. Your power would be infinite. As you now know, the sword gives the wielder the power of foresight. And I myself once used that sword against the Mechonis and defeated it.
You're telling us you beat the Mechonis with that tiny thing?
Its appearance is merely an illusion. Its form morphs to conform to the will of its master. The power comes from within. But its power was feared by some. That is why the High Entia imprisoned me here long ago.
That can't be true. Our forefathers would have had better reason.
You are what you are. Do you not believe your own eyes? Open your mind, new ruler of the High Entia. The Monado is the blade of the Bionis, the only force that can oppose the Mechonis. As the wielder grows, so too does his ability to control all things. Yet there is still power trapped in the sword. The Monado is in shackles.
Shackles?
It is suppressed.
You mean...
Yes, it was this constraint that gave rise to Faced Mechon. Mechon which cannot be destroyed by the Monado.
This is beginning to wear thin.
Under the correct circumstances, yes, Shulk can act as God. Through the power of the Monado.
Now, where is it? Where's this power coming from? That? So he's come out to play. That's cheating. Can't have that. This is gonna be good. Try and stop my new toy. Catch this, Zanza.
These shackles. They must be the reason the Monado can't hurt people as well. Does that have something to do with the faced Mechon?
You must find that out by yourself. I will remove those shackles for you. But you must take the Monado and free me from this prison. Free me, and the Monado will cut down anything you wish. Nothing but a god can stand in your way.
Don't do it, Shulk.
But Melia, why?
Something's not right. The Forefathers must have had good reason to seal him.
I need that power. I thought you of all people would understand.
I do, but it's just...
Hold on a minute. He only said he'd release this new power. Sounds like a good idea to me.
But...
Melia, please understand. I must do what I set out to. The Mechon must pay.
Yeah, Smash does not do a good job of portraying his character, which is a little unfortunate. But moveset-wise, it's really good.
Young Shulk, I will not force you. I ask for nothing in return. It is your choice.
I will.
Heir to the Monado. Your will shall be done. Let the shackles be released.
This party's over!
No! Zanza!
Rest in peace.
It's him! Metal Face!
Sorry we're late to the party. What do you think of our leader's gift?
How did you know we'd be here?
What's that? The poor insects are a little confused. We're here for the old fool. If he's dead, he can't power up the Monado. You being here's just an added bonus. Huh?
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
A silver-faced Mechon.
Zanza? Respond, Zanza. I know you can hear me.
I sense thought waves.
Zanza, How many more will you sacrifice?
Who are you to talk to me? How dare you? You know nothing.
I am here to talk, Zanza.
Nakon! You will pay for what you've done!
Please wait. I mean you no harm.
Give us back Fiora! Give her back!
I told you to stay out of the way!
Shulk!
Weak and pathetic!
Dunban!
Stupid bug!
Melia!
Look at you, worthless without the Monado. Isn't that right, Dunban?
What or who are you? How do you know me?
Let's see if this jogs your memory!
He moves like... But that's impossible! Dunban!
Cease immediately. They are not our target.
Any final words? Die! Who dares?
Stop at once, Mekon!
Emperor!
Father!
Are you hurt, Melia?
No. Father.
You're gonna pay for that! You bag of bones!
Melia!
Looks like he's had his wings clipped. Did you really expect to beat me?
Emperor. I failed you.
Heir to the Monado.
Huh? Zanza, you're alive. Give me the power I need.
I am now a mere shell. The power is already yours.
What?
The shackles have been broken. Wield the sword. It bends to your will. Think of your enemy, and the power to defeat them is yours.
Zanza. Mekon. It's not over. The people of Bionis will never let you triumph.
It's changing form!
Be careful. We cannot withstand such power.
Shulk!
The Monado can now inflict damage on Mekon with faces too. Monado arts can now also be leveled up to level 10. So, this new, the new symbol on the Monado. See if I can get it to show up. No, it doesn't. Okay. It translates roughly to person. I figured I would share that since not everybody is going to know that offhand.
You'll be gone before you know what Here we go! We're counting on you!
Here we go! Roly poly, keep on rolling! Wow!
Perfect!
Tell me what you did to the Monado!
You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora!
Desist!
What? Look at him! The Monado was changed!
Good. Now you feel it. Swing the blade to your heart's content.
Wait. Is this what you truly desire, Zanza?
I see now. It is as I suspected. You exist outside the pre-established harmony.
Is that... Hans? No way! Fiora! Fiora? You're still alive?
Zanza, you have not changed at all. That is clear. But still, I cannot...
Do as you please.
Fiora! Wait!
My mission is complete. Returning to base.
You were lucky this time, dumb man. But next time, I'll slice you in two.
Fiora! It's me! Shulk! Fiora! We were too late. Again. I saw it. I knew it would happen.
Shulk.
Why? Why did this have to happen?
Father.
Melia, the hope of our people. You must not cry.
Don't say that. I don't care how improper it is. Let me cry.
Melia.
Why does it have to be me? If all it takes is to be half Homs.
Is that what you think? You are very much mistaken.
But...
To become the hope of the High Entia is a fate that you choose for yourself. As long as you remember this, it is certain that you will be worthy of that name. But remember this also. It is not because you are the hope of the High Entia that I love you. It is because I love you. That I wish for you to become that hope. Heir to the Monado, I leave the sword in your hands. The sword that my forefathers sealed away. With it, you can succeed.
Your Majesty.
Melia, cry for as long as you must. But when your tears are dry...
Father, no!
Melia, come with me.
Shulk,
You'll have plenty of time to think about your empire and your people's hopes. If you need me, I will be at your side. But you are an individual. You are Melia Antiqua. And you can't let them get away with this.
You're right. My foremost concern is making them pay.
Well played indeed, Zanza.
I do what is necessary for the world.
I could very easily have stood in for you.
Your sentiment is appreciated. I see a storm on the horizon.
And that was Chapter 9.
And finally, Crown Princess Melia's accession will take place 1 year from today. Until such time, as decreed by the Crown Princess, I shall assume imperial duties as regent. If there is anyone who objects to said decision, state your grievances now.
All the ministries are unanimous. We have no objection to Her Majesty's decree.
To each and every one of you, our thanks.
If I may, Your Highness, I would like to propose a round-table discussion on strategy concerning the Mekon.
Ah, what to do about the Mekon? Our defenses must be shored up immediately.
Not only our defenses, Your Highness.
Do you suggest an offensive approach? While the capital still licks its wounds?
The Ministry of Research has the ideal solution.
Friends act strange. A friend sad? Ah, Ricky's sad too, because of empty belly.
Ricky, we already ate. Us Homs don't get upset just because we're hungry.
Not hungry? Oh, Hom must have small bellies. Oh, Ricky jealous?
We've got to get our minds off this somehow. Dunban's locked himself away ever since we came back. Is it because of the girl who was operating that Mekon?
Melia, how are you?
What do you mean? If you were talking about father, I'm fine. I have no choice but to look to the future.
You're stronger than me, Melia.
Do not mock me. More importantly, it is time you tell me who she is.
We've known her all our lives. We thought she was killed in Colony 9. She didn't even recognize us. She's not the Fiora I remember. It looked a lot like Fiora. But if it was her, then I can't imagine how Dunban feels.
What did he mean?
Fiora is Dunban's sister.
I didn't know. Is this Fiora important to Shulk?
Important? She's more than important. She's the reason we're out here. If that really was Fiora, why didn't she reply to me? Fiora. I'd better talk to Dunban. He'll know something.
I'm curious, does it let me go back and talk to them? It does. Kind of. Yeah, it does.
Yo.
Yes.
No, I didn't want to talk to Millie again. I wanted to talk to Charlotte.
Yeah?
Are you beginning to see why this series is my favorite video game series of all time? Is that what you are seeing? I do believe that is what you are beginning to see. Maybe it's just me. As a reminder, this game released originally on the Wii. So all this happened at the peak of Nintendo trying to keep their family-friendly picture.
I've been looking for you. So this is where you were.
Shulk. Apologies. Was everyone worried?
Of course. Me especially.
Hmm?
It's just... I've been thinking about Fiora. And I can't help wondering.
Wondering what?
You saw how Fiora acted. It was like she didn't even recognize us.
Yes. It's unsettling. But Shulk, don't get me wrong. I'm not sad. Even if she doesn't recognize me, I'm glad to know she's alive.
Dunban...
You see, Fiora was born many years after me. And, not long afterwards, we lost our father to a Mechon. It was left to me to protect and raise her, almost like a father.
I was always jealous that she had you as her brother.
Ah, yes. You and Fiora used to be inseparable.
Yeah.
I need to tell you something. I always thought if Fiora were to be with anyone, it should be you.
What? But Ryan hangs out with her just as much as me.
Yeah, he does. But Fiora doesn't like him in that way.
Oh. I see.
He's a nice guy. Reminds me of myself when I was his age. All reckless and hot-headed. Probably why he's not right for her. Listen, Shulk.
Yes?
A lost life can never be returned. But she's alive. It doesn't matter that she's lost her memory.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
Fiora and I have spent our entire lives together. The memory of that can't have disappeared completely. It's up to us. We have to help her remember. Help me, Shulk. Help me get her back.
You know I will.
Okay. Let's go tell the others.
Hey, they're back.
Have you gathered your thoughts?
Yes. Sorry to be a nuisance.
Shulk, you too?
Yep. All thanks to Dunban.
I'm glad.
Forgive me. His Highness Callian summons you.
You think something's happened?
We won't know until we get there.
That's right. Patrick, you haven't played the game, have you? You've only played 2. Oh my god, that's so good. Everyone needs to get... $18 coins, Jesus. Okay, fine, you can keep that for now. Oh no, I figured you'd be fine watching it. I'm just constantly forgetting that you haven't played it.
Water and water and water, water, 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 water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water.
Now you want Shulk to take a water? Shulk can have a water. Here we go. Shulk gets a water. Shulk can have a water. What do you want? Oh my god, another fucking generic monster quest.
Yes? Yes?
Okay.
I apologize for calling you at short notice.
It's fine. Is anything wrong?
I must apologize to you all. Forgive our hubris. We High Entia were arrogant enough to idly sit behind our defenses, safe in the knowledge that Mechonis lies a great distance from our land, and we were wrong. Our decision to ignore the Mechon assault on your homeland was wrong.
Your Highness, does this mean...
Yes, Shulk. We will face the dangers ahead together.
Brother.
Which leads me to my request. After setting eyes on a group consisting of Homs, Nopon, and High Entia alike, I realized an allied army must be formed. I ask that you act as ambassadors for the assembly of this force. Tell me your thoughts, Shulk.
I need time before I make a decision.
Does Shulk not wish to aid us in our mission?
I do not believe that to be true.
Then why?
Shulk has other people to consider. That wasn't like you, Shulk.
I'm sorry.
You know you can talk to me.
It's Fiora. That's why you're hesitating.
Yeah.
Knew it. You wouldn't think twice otherwise.
I just don't know.
Find her, Shulk.
Melia,
I used to believe my father did not love me. Until the day he died. If you do not grasp the importance of loved ones until after they are gone, that is simply too late.
You're right, Melia. I've made up my mind. I'm going to get Fiora back.
You don't have to do this. I'll go and look for her myself. The burden should be mine.
No. I want her back as much as you.
Leave the ambassador stuff to me, Shulk.
No.
I'll probably make a mess of it. But we're a team. You can count on me.
I'm afraid that is my duty, Rhine. I am of both High Entia and Hom's blood. I am the Crown Princess, and of mixed heritage. Thus, I am best suited to carry out this task.
That means we won't...
Yes. I will remain here. We must say goodbye. Is that what you really want? Yes. But promise me, when you find her, you'll come back. I'll be here waiting for you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. It's probably a good idea if I go and tell Callian myself.
I am sure he already understands. Besides, it's likely that the ministers are harassing him at this present moment. We should spare him any further inconvenience.
Then... this is goodbye.
Yes. Come back as soon as you can. We are in great need of your help.
Got it.
Why are you still here?
Listen, I'll keep an eye on Shulk for you.
Whatever can you mean?
It's a risky strategy, letting Shulk go off and just hoping he'll come back to you.
Shulk and I are merely...
Yeah. But remember, the longer he's away, the more chance his feelings for you will fade.
But...
Once we find this Fiora, I will personally whisk him back here in a heartbeat.
Don't give up. I appreciate it.
Great. Don't worry, Melia. I'm on your side.
Poor Melia.
Brother?
Just on your way out, I see.
It's not what...
I'm sorry, Your Highness. About your offer. We must humbly decline.
I see. Very well. Let us hope my sister does not shed too many tears.
I stay because I must, brother.
There's 2 Melias.
Right wrong. This Melie smell different.
Yes. We need Melia to learn more of the lands of Bionis. But she is still bound to handle public matters. Hence, another Melia.
Callian.
Your Highness, Crown Princess. As your humble subject, I formally request the following.
Speak.
I request that you accompany Shulk in his quest to find the Mechon that attacked Alcamoth.
Are you sure?
Shulk, I am aware of everything. Go forth and follow your heart. There will come a day when we need you, but it is not today.
Your Highness, that means a lot to me.
That is one cool prince.
If only someone had his sensitivity.
Sensitivity?
Alcamoth is the name of the city.
The jury's out on that one. That's a relief.
We have recently received a report that the silver-faced Mechon fled to Galahad Fortress, the Mechon stronghold at Sword Valley. It will be a treacherous path. My sister is in your hands.
Thank you, Callian. I will keep her safe.
Regent, I accept your request. I will return victorious with Shulk.
I am most pleased.
Leaving without me?
Do you want to come?
To reach Galahad Fortress, you will need to travel through Valak Mountain on the right arm of the Bionis. The snow-covered mountains are fraught with danger. Those unfamiliar to them risk never coming back.
Of course you would be familiar with that region.
Then there's no point in wasting time.
Leave the Allied force to me. I am not known for my diplomacy, but call it pride. I shall succeed.
We'll join you as soon as we can.
I look forward to the day. Heroes of Bionis, make us proud.
You see? Now we're getting some respect.
We're back to this again, are we?
See you soon, Callian.
Is Albus a good guy or a bad guy? Yes. Also, again, poor Melia. She finally gets someone on her side with her feelings for Shulk, just to be told, oh yeah, you're going with them. Like shit, man.
We will need to traverse Sword Valley if we wish to reach Galahad Fortress.
If Colony 6 were in better shape, we could have taken a pod from there. How are we getting there?
We will take the path down from the Bionis right arm. Sword Valley is where the arm meets the Mechonis sword.
Aha. So that's our route.
As I said earlier, it is a snow-covered mountain range, and you should expect a tough climb. Are we all ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Quite. First, we will head through Machna Forest. This short-range pod will be our transport. All aboard, people.
Now, if I really wanted to, I could just completely ignore it, but I'm not Beck, so I'm gonna continue progressing the story.
Yes?
Odd landing site. Now this time I am going to ignore the main story and head back this way. There is something that I would like to do. Help! Someone help! Don't just look, help! Bridge broken! So inconvenient. That doesn't sound good. I don't know what to do. We know fixed bridge, a big problem for Napon to get back to village. You must grab materials to fix bridge. Need hood planks and Rogalax crests. Ah, I don't have any of the hood planks. Damn it. Set that as active. Oh my god, there's one right next to the spawn point. Okay, here we go. I don't have time for small fry. Another one. Every time he says it, you start craving fries. Interesting, but okay.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Ricky can win by himself.
I don't have time for small fry.
It's Patrick's fault. It's always Patrick's fault.
We got through that pretty good. I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Ricky like fighting easy monsters.
Me too, Ricky. I wanted to do this quest in particular because it is important for raising the affinity of this area. So I figured while I'm right there, I may as well get it done.
Ricky can win by himself.
Come on, attack! Time is full of strength. Prepare for a chain attack. All right, do it. Steel strike. Let's keep up this man. Born in a world of strife. It's over.
Victory to Ricky.
Let's press on. The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Ricky can win by himself.
I don't have time for small fry. Electric jump. Good job, everyone.
Ricky like fighting easy monsters.
Let's press on. The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
Ricky can win by himself. Everybody!
Electric Gutbuster! Lovely! Use a chain attack and finish this. That's it. Shook. Come on, everyone, let's go. We're the best, but we mustn't be careless.
Ricky likes
You ain't do nothing.
monsters.
Somehow I don't believe that entirely. So I wish these hood planks would spawn just a little bit more frequently.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Ricky can win by himself.
Not that it's hard to beat these tiny guys, but still. Kim is blaming you for nothing, even after getting a sub to your channel. Yeah, that's what Kim does.
Good job, everyone. I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Not bad, not bad.
You condition me to want fries whenever Dunban says I don't have time for small fries. I don't have time for small fries. That's an ether crystal. And these guys are low enough level that they'll ignore me while I go grab all of the fire ether?
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
Ricky can win by himself.
How good a win! Electric Gutbuster! You're awesome!
Ricky no only keep on rolling. Chain attack chance time.
Almost there! Flash!
Monster!
We're the best! Let's press on!
Everyone do good.
Oh, come on. Look, just because he doesn't have time for it doesn't mean that I don't have time for it.
But don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
Ricky can win by himself.
You're using one eye at a time and the send button is too close to the back button. What does that mean? You mean one hand, one finger? One thumb?
But we mustn't be careless.
Oh, the headache. So yes, you actually mean one eye.
Mighty hero pop. I can see that you're in pain.
Nothing can beat Ricky.
Dunban, you're embarrassing Ricky.
but don't drop your guard.
Ricky can win by himself.
I don't have time for small fry.
Woohoo! Chain attack chance time!
All right, I'm feeling it. Okay, just one more lap. Worldly, you're awesome. Electric gut buster. Let's do this. Take this. Ricky, it's your turn.
Hereupon, be done.
Aha! Final push with more. Got it. This is too easy.
That was easy.
Yeah, Dunban. Not bad.
Now, did it give me what I want? Yes. Alright. All the way back here. Take some Tums for your headache. Tums is not for headaches, Patrick. Bridge fixed. Quest complete. Jaw Nibbler. And good infinity increase. Drink some Pepto for your headache. Some can work for your headache if you know what I'm saying. I don't believe that. Level 43, Suelo Orluga. He will attack on sight. Are we ready to fight? I guess.
Right, let's do this.
You dare challenge Hereupon?
Make it a swift victory. We can definitely do this. Split edge. Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together. Focus on this moment, Jolt. Thank you. How's that? Everyone, let's
Why are you aggroing me? I've done literally nothing.
Thank you, Doctor. Alright, time for a chain attack. Let's do this.
Do I want? Yeah, I'll do the break.
Here, Ricky, go! Done.
Here I come. Steel strike. Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together.
Shulk only.
Good job, everyone.
All the helpful vitamins shared into your stomach. Read this from a doctor that had a $5 tag on his. Patrick. Patrick. I know you're joking, but I know people who would legitimately say that and mean it.
Zanza is not dead. I feel it. Our tragedy unfolds once again.
Lady Mayneth. Does that mean...
Indeed. I do not doubt that Egil too is aware. However, why free the Monado? Zanza must realize it is now a double-edged sword. And what reason could he have for choosing the boy?
What is this? I am experiencing feelings for the boy. Lady Mayneth.
Vinaya, your swift repairs are appreciated.
Thank you.
I wish to see that boy again. To meet with the one who wields the Monado.
The boy? But my lady, is that not...
Is Egil aware of my reawakening?
He's not. As my lady wished, he knows nothing.
Then, there is no need to worry. I shall meet the boy. Besides, the Monado will draw him to me.
Flying off without me, huh? I know you from somewhere. Of course, I remember you. You're Junburn's little sister.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Metal Face. Anyway, welcome to Valak Mountain. One of the best areas in the game. Full stop.
I could go for a hot cup of Dixon's home brew right about now. We're not built for this cold.
It is to be expected. This climate is as different to your home as it gets. It only snows this high up on the Bionis.
Ricky hate cold.
This can't be nice for Ricky. He's from Matna.
A little further down is Sword Valley, right?
Yes, but before then I must show you something.
Me?
You, Shulk.
No, you do not.
Do you not see? That tall formation that looks like a tower? Ruins, to be precise.
Ricky see it? Bigger than Big Tree in Village.
We can rest there. I'll explain everything then.
So this place looks kind of nice, like it is right now, right? Listen to the music. Kind of decent. I'm gonna change the time to night. Like I said, the best area in the game, hands fucking down. What the fuck are you? Why are you aggroing me, you bitch? both in the original and definitive, Valak Mountain Knight is walking. Beautiful. Shulk is not running as fast as he used to. I took off some of his quick step. Also, Minato needs stuff. I'll give him attack plus. Give him art. I guess art's stealth. And haste. As the tutorial said, the Minato arts can now be leveled up to level 10. And level everything that I can. Never mind. You get a new thing? Headshot. Critical hit, inflicting instant death on enemies suffering days. And it's her one and only fucking physical art. Okay. He doesn't want to get sand everywhere. Snow, and kind of. But no. Took off the quick step because I wanted other gems on Shulk. Or some of the quick step, not all of it. And also the shoes he has on right now are, they come with something equipped that you can't change. Because gem equipment are weird. Anyway. You remember McDonald's as a kid when you had the play place? Or the playground when you had the slide? Or literally any video game that has ice physics? Except this takes that concept.
This isn't going well. Steel yourself. The fight has only just begun.
Oh, I fucking missed.
This isn't going well.
No loose spirit is bad.
Hang on. Anyway, it's slide. This slide is fun. And you can get shit from making it up here, including, but not limited to, this unique monster, which I am too low levels to do. There's chances of the monsters dropping silver chests during the day. This is attack power of equipped weapon. Okay. I did not realize that it was that much higher level than me. So, I'm gonna just ignore it and head out this way. Welcome to the Nopon camp. 46. Fuck you. Goodbye. Jacked Geyser. Shulk and Ricky need almost max affinity. Cool. Alright, hang on. Let's... Affinity chart. The party. Shulk likes vegetables. Ricky's gonna give Shulk... vegetables. What? What? Oh, he dislikes vegetables. Okay, he likes tinkering with machines. My bad. Okay, hang on. Parts. I read that wrong. Winding gear. Shulk is gonna give Ricky insects. I heard you like insects, so I'm giving you 14 gold caterpillars, Ricky. Wow, Shulk and Charla have higher... No, they don't. I was gonna say they have higher affinity than Shulk and Ryan, but I don't think that's actually true. Dunban likes nature. So... Shulk's gonna give Dunban some nature stuff. Where is Heart to Hearts? There we go. Shulk and Ryan needed green. Shulk and Fiora needed yellow. This one I can't view yet. These two don't have high enough. These two don't have high enough. These don't have high enough. Don't know who that is. That's not high enough. That's not high enough. Saw it already. There's one on Bionis Leg that we could do with Ryan and Dunban. We saw that one already. They're not high enough. They're not high enough. A bunch of these don't have their characters last time we checked. They are high enough. They are high enough. They are high enough. Okay. So the first one available is Ryan and Dunban on Bionis Leg. No. Alive or not in the story, the character would need to be in the party. Be able to, be able to do the heart to heart. Anyway. Alright, let's go to the refugee camp. Achievements, study aids. Needed an active party. Okay. Why is that a thing? I don't know. It's really stupid. Glad they fixed that into. Heir to the Monado. Something up, Dumban. Losing your home. It is a painful experience, and not lightly forgotten. People at Colony 6 have had a rough time of it. Exactly. And we could have lost our homes just to the Mechon just as easily. True. Very true. Wasn't for Shulk, though. Indeed. Shulk taking the Monado in hand was a decisive moment. If he hadn't done that, we probably would have lost everything. Miracle that the Monado was in the colony at all. If it hadn't been, our homes would no doubt be in piles of rubble now. Just like Colony 6. When I think of those walking piles of scrap ruining our homes, God, it makes my blood boil. I find it hard to imagine living here in such danger as Charlotte did. I would say hope kept her going. Hope, that's a rare thing amongst the Homs of late. Charlotte has looked after that camp waiting for Gatto to return. That's what kept her going. The hope of rebuilding the colony together with him. You may be right. Sounds like you know a lot about Charlotte. She's stronger, that woman. Or she's strong, that woman. Stronger than I'll ever be. She's more fragile than she looks. Doesn't take much to break her will. But you could be the one to pick her back up again. What? Me? Now you're just talking crazy, Dunban. I just have a feeling about you. Keep that thought in mind. Changing the subject. Why don't you help out with Colony 6's reconstruction? They could do with the helping hand from a genuine hero. When you put it that way, how can I refuse? Let's get to a try. Alright, what's next? Shulk and Sharla in the Ether Mine. Okay. I think I know exactly which one this is, too. Where is it? In here. Wait until Charlotte starts saying Dunban reminds her of Gatto. I'd be surprised if she didn't. A broken watch. Come on, where is it? You okay, Charlotte? Aha! Found it, my pocket watch. And still in one piece, more or less. It's a beautiful watch. The design is so elaborate, I've never seen one like it. So, this is yours? Yes, it was my father's. He gave it to me before he died. It's nice, but why was it here? I think I dropped it here when we evacuated the colony. Thoron must have found it. I could tell he looked after it. Does it still work? No, from the look of things, it stopped when I dropped it. I could fix it. If we could just get our hands on an ether battery, I could fix it. Really, that would be amazing, Shulk. I could fix anything, no problem. People at Colony 9 were always coming to me to fix things. You're so kind, Shulk. You don't know how much this watch means to me. I'll never forget how happy I was when my father gave it to me. I can tell you cherish it. I hope I can make it work again. And if you need me to repair anything else, just ask. I'll let you know, Shulk. Thank you so much. It's ticked its last talk. I wish that was the better option. Because that would be really funny. Also, I just realized something. Hang on. What does Melia like? She likes flowers? Alright. Oh shit, I didn't mean to give all 3. You stubborn pain in the ass, level up once. God damn. I don't know. Coral Marsh at night. I have no idea what part of the marsh it is. Good question. One I don't have the answer to. Alright, where is this heart to heart? Is that the one? There are 2. Check this one first, because it's right here. Also, because it's very easy to be like, oh, item orb? Let me grab that while I'm running by. And immediately get extra stuff, both for the Collectopedia and for the, gift giving. So ultimately it doesn't matter, is what I'm trying to get at. All it takes is a little bit of extra wandering around. The Shimmering Marsh. This place is beautiful. Some call it the Shimmering Marsh. I could see why. Had you ever been here before? No, and I'm suitably amazed. How can a place light up so much at night? I've never seen anything like it. I have, once, when I was very young. We simply just Amazon Prime the items to my party with free 2-day Prime shipping. Can you accidentally give away quest items? Yes. If you recall, Nikhil said he would sell them even though they had the quest marker on it. Really? Interesting. It was at the ruins where me and the Monado were found. Same thing happened there. At night, glowing ether fills the air. That's where you saw it. Don't remember much about the ruins. I found my way in, and then I lost consciousness. That's about all I can remember from back then, except the light. If it was as beautiful as this, no wonder you remember it. Ether is an incredible thing. It really is. Will it ever run out? Great question, Dumbman. I've always wondered that. Great minds think alike. And your thoughts? I can't draw any firm conclusions or anything. All I know is ether isn't unlimited, so I guess it won't last forever. I don't suppose we have anything to worry about in our lifetime. Maybe not, but we should still try to find another energy source. We can't just rely on it always being there. Energy aside, it would be a shame when this natural beauty is gone. Yes, whether that's 100 years from now or 1,000. Shulk and Dunban just ranked up. Alright, so what is this other heart-to-heart? Shulk, or Dunban and Melia need to be almost max affinity. Okay. Shulk and Ricky in Frontier Village. And they ranked up, so they have new skill link. In battle, boost strength 1 HP. Sure. And what do you want from Shulk? Successfully completed quest award more XP. Sure. Oh god. Sacred altar. Just... I'll just take the long way up and find it eventually. Oh god, there's more quests. I don't feel like trying to search through a jillion different pages of the maps. So it would be easier to just walk, because not every floor has a warp point anyway. Hang on, stay for one last heart-to-heart. At the Pollen Works. Achoo! Frontier Village's famous Pollen Works. Wow, Ricky, great machine. Is it all made from wood? Tut tut tut. Don't say wrong word. This not machine. Because it's not made of metal? Yay, Shulk right. Machine has metal. Napon device use no metal, so not called machine. Now that I think, I haven't noticed a lot of metal in the village. Ricky and Napon at one with Forest. If Forest not have metal, Napon not use metal. That's very resourceful of you. Long time ago, Napon make many things. I'm impressed. I'd love to know more about these pollen orbs, too. They light up and produce heat, but they never burn up. Yellow and blue orbs are safe to eat, but red one, not so safe. Saw a red one by the lift. Looked tasty enough. Shulk want to eat red one? Ricky not like red one. Ricky's stomach go thump thump and squeal squeal. Shulk eat and finish whole red one? Ricky give Shulk metal. Sounds like a challenge to me. Ricky no need red orb anyway. Oko make yummy food for Ricky. That one makes you so bouncy. Maybe I need to eat more orbs. That was kind of short. There's another heart-to-heart right there. What is that? And can I do it? Probably not, but I'll check anyway. No, I didn't think so. Alright. Anything else? Wait. Shulk and Dunban by Honest Leg. Just opened up when they ranked up with that other heart-to-heart. Alright. Back to by Honest Leg, damn it. There are 7 party members in total. Dunban Charlotte need to have max affinity for this one, which means this is not the one I'm looking for. They both get grayed out if either of them are missing. Geography lesson. You'll never see a sight like this from Colony 9, right, Dunban? Right. I don't think I'd ever get tired of looking out at this landscape. Wonder when these rock formations date from. Yeah. You don't sound very interested. Of course I'm interested. I listened to every word. You did. It looked like you were just staring into space. It was about those rock formations and how they looked in the past. Something like that. Stream has died. Why? Because my internet has died. Because I can never win. Something like that. I guess when I talk about geeky stuff, you're gonna switch off. Me? Switch off? I didn't realize I did that. It's not just geeky stuff, it's anything that doesn't interest you. The latest fads in the colony. I could ask you, what's the latest superfood everyone's talking about? And you'd say... Oh, I know. Chewy radishes. They're the latest healthy ingredient. Saw a line of people queuing up to buy them the other day. It was as long as the Bionis leg. Wow, you really are in the know. Wait, does that mean that the all-knowing Shulk didn't know? I'm afraid so. I barely even heard of a chewy radish. Really had no idea. You thought I was out of the loop. I was kind of betting on you not knowing. You surprised me. Let this be a lesson to you. Studying is all well and good, but there are some things you can't learn from books, or from conducting ether research or building weapons. You're right, I'll try to bear that in mind from now on. And with that, I'm gonna save the game, and call it a night, because thing died and I'm not reconnecting. Or I don't feel like reconnecting.